instrument is called jazz. We've got quite a few instruments under there. 8 it looks like. All right. Fret noises is what the first one is called. This is called slide up octaves. Slur high. That's high, all right. My left hand wanted to play that one for some reason. Jazz staccato fret. It's short. It's not as short as I thought it would be, being staccato. Jazz staccato line. Jazz sustain high. Almost sounds like a cheap synthesizer, doesn't it? That's weird and fun. Where would you play that? I'm not sure. Jazz sustain line in, excuse me. Not much of a difference between this one and line. And jazz sustain octaves. Nice way to add a little texture to your song. Oh, did you hear that fret noise at the end? Listen. Does every note do that? I see that one didn't have it as much. So obviously when you're playing, you got to be careful not to overuse it. Otherwise, it's going to identify it as a... See, if I let go, it doesn't play it, obviously. Next instrument is called LDL Electric. Distorted bend. Excuse me, I've got a weird cough today. This one's called Distorted Bend Down. LDL Electric. Nice. Nice opening to your Black Flag cover band song. Here's Distorted Bend Up. Here's Electric Distorted Hard. Oh yeah. Distorted Soft. And Distorted Vibrato. And look, it's blank. What the heck, EastWest? 2 blank instruments in this set. Maybe this is why they don't push this one anymore. Okay, I need to take a drink. My voice is going crazy. Throat is going crazy. Okay. We're about halfway through our instruments here in the EastWest Guitar Bass Library. This one's called an LVRVERCK bass mute. That must be a brand name I'm not familiar with. Here we go. Nice simple bass. Do 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 do. And this one is the picked version. Marshall amp distortion. This should be nice and hard. Yeah, that would fit right in the middle of pretty much any rock song you play. And grunge power chords. I'm not being careful to play it like a guitarist. Add a little bass and drums, and that would sound fantastic. All right, next we have Marshall Stack. 3 instruments on this one. Bend up. The next one is called Sustain. And the third one is Vibrato. Music Man bass. Oh, your classic Music Man bass. 1 note. Oh, it's the effect. Okay, the next one is called Fingered Muted. Fingered Sustain. Picked Bend. Picked Hard. Get some nice crunchy Black Sabbath style bass out of that. Picked Muted. All right, let's move on to the noodle guitar. 2 versions of this, long with delay. Nice little delay on there. And they're calling this one short with delay. Oh, I would absolutely use that on like a modern noir soundtrack. Open strings is the next instrument, and it is what it is. Of course, you could always push that through your favorite amp and fuzz it up a bit. PRS chords is next. Sevenths. Major chords on this set. All major, so you got to be careful how you play this. You want to use it in combination with the PR chord minor on another track in your song. Interesting. All right, next instrument is called pink distortion. This is just a noise. Only 3 to choose from there. Slide up. And guitar sustain. Power chords is our next instrument. 7 different versions there. This is amp long. Amp short. Distortion 1. Nice and hard. See how if you play it too fast, it doesn't sound natural? But if you do this, just a little lift on the key when you're switching notes makes all the difference. Power chords distortion 2. Power chords distortion short. Oh, weird. That would start to stand out if you use the same note over and over again. Power chords fuzz long. No, I didn't just play Iron Man by Black Sabbath. What are you talking about? And fuzz short. All right. Power chugs. One whole set here. Power chugs. That's not exactly what I expected from power chugs. I expected something a little more beefy. That's okay. You could use this. This is called a rectand. I don't know what that is. Distortion bend up. Yep, that bends up all right. Distortion chug. That's kind of what I expected the power chug to sound like. Interesting. Distortion effects. Distortion hard. Distortion scream vibrato. Distortion short. All right, now we're up to rockabilly. I love a good rockabilly guitar. Let's see. It starts with bend up down. Rockabilly effects. Nothing on the sharp notes there. All right, rockabilly long. Rockabilly short mute. Rockabilly short pop. Rockabilly short soft. That is a nice guitar. Rockabilly slide up. I haven't used this one in something. I'm going to have to remember to circle back to it. Oh, yeah. Slide up. Reverend Horton Heat is drunk. All right. Let's go to rockabilly chords next. And there are 5 versions of this. Rockabilly chords 2. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Rockabilly chords 3. should have called it slide down. Rockabilly chords 4. Pretty. I love that noise. I love playing it. I love listening to it. And I mean live on a guitar too. Anytime you get a ripple effect on the notes, that's just the coolest. And Rockabilly chords 5. Oh, just your simple boom. I mean, obviously that would not be a standard Rockabilly chord progression, but you get a sense of what it sounds like there. Soft acoustic is next. 3 different versions. Fingered. Picked. A lot brighter. Little hiss on the end there. You hear that? Not sure how I feel about that. And soft acoustic pop. Next up is something called spooky guitar, and it says spooky guitar distortion. Is this going to be cool or weird? Here we go. That's pretty cool. You could use that in all kinds of rock songs. Throw a little reverb on it, turn it into a solo instrument from space. All right, next up is the Stingray bass. There are 2 versions, hard and soft. Not much of a difference there between the 2. But you know what? I'm not playing it very hard. Let me try a little velocity here. And let me play the soft really soft. Yeah, okay. Finally, believe it or not, we're down to the last instrument on this release. It's the Strat guitar, and there are 2 versions of that. Hard. That delay is not on every note. And soft. There you go. EastWest Guitar and Bass, part of their 25th anniversary collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have an idea of what you'd like to hear next, just post a comment and I will do what the people want. Giving the people what they want. See ya.